What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Butterfly Mystic. I'm Kate, and if you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. This is the second time I am trying to record this Libra love message. Just so happened that my daughter walked in and I was like, I'm recording Libra's love reading, and she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, what? She was like, you're on the your phone is on the home screen, and I was like, ugh. So it was like not wasted, but I don't want to change the cards. Like, I don't want to reshuffle, so I'm going to scoot them so that I can give you the messages. Okay. All right. Shitty. All right. So I started with my verdict deck, which maps energetic threats and physical threats. So for your side, I had soothe the guardian, thank your intuition for the alert, and then actively calm your body. Then we had the stranger's gaze, an unknown external threat. And then we have the bloodline curse, generational pattern. So this specific dynamic is something, even if it's not the same person, it's the same type of behavior that has been going on for generations. All right, then on their side, I got the shared space, threat in home, workplace, or car, the breach, active boundary violation, the mimic, something impersonating safety or love, the true positive. Your fear is correct. Your intuition has identified a valid threat. Action, validate yourself, trust, and act. Lastly, we have the collective storm, ambient societal fear, and doom scrolling. All right. So that deck, hi, you can come in. What's up?
Wanted you to.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You have very strong tan line. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Love you. Okay. Then I use my Karmic T archetypes. For your side, I have number 7, the Bulldozer, which corresponds to the Chariot. Winning at all costs, no emotional drive. Then I have the Instigator, ego battles, drama addiction, competing to feel worthy. And then I heard they are putting you in competition. Like, they're making you feel you have to compete for your place. And then, okay, so that was 7 was the Chariot. Then we have the 5 of Wands, and this is 6, the Lovers, the Entangled, soul ties, karmic lovers, forbidden love. Their side, Libra's person. We have the impatient farmer, frustrated when manifestations don't pay fast enough, karmic shortcuts, misaligned efforts. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. We also have number 21, the loop, which corresponds to the world, incomplete cycles, and a false sense of closure. And now I'm hearing that ties, okay, I'll tie that in. All right, then we have the Self Indulger, emotional hedonism, superficial joy. I deserve this, as a mask for emptiness, and this corresponds to the Nine of Cups. And then the bridging energy. So first we have the Ace of Wands, or the spark of chaos, raw desire with no direction, passion that devours, the karmic match struck too soon. And then we have the breakdown, number 16, which corresponds to the Tower, ignoring divine warnings, chaos catalyst. And then we have the manipulator, trickster, misuse of will or spell work, and this corresponds to the magician. Okay, so these two decks, the Verdict and the Karmic T Archetypes, are actually both published and on sale. You can find the links to these decks either down in the description box. I'll make sure I put it in there. But also you can find it on the community page where I make our Blue Butterfly posts. So if you would like to support the channel, please. These are PDF format printables, which I chose because I want them to be widely available and accessible and easy to use. I always like modifying decks that I get, and so I wanted to make it so that other people could do it too. So I'm just I want to be the person I needed. So with all that being said, we're gonna move on. All right, so because we had yes.
Do you know where our chips are?
Yes, in the kitchen. That's Gams. Should be on the table. Love you. Okay, so I pulled some spell work cards. So the first one we had was the blind spot, where abuse hides in plain sight. Then we had rewriting history slowly. You don't notice. Memory erosion. So like they're attacking your trust with your, it's like gaslighting. Like they're making you second guess your own memory. Rewriting it for you, like in front of your face. All right, then we had accessing medical records without consent, body binding. And then we had financial control, money binding spells, access to money only through them, or I'm hearing only certain money can be accessed through them, whatever that means for your situation. Okay. Then I pulled evil eye cards. So we have save your breath. I decided you were wrong before you spoke. I bring up other people to make you insecure and watch you shrink. I'm jealous of how they look at you, so I'll try to take you from them and then drop you. I will future fake just to keep you around. Oh my goodness. Throat chakra much? All right. Bottom of the card says, the wedding is imaginary. Okay. So, then, because we had active boundary violation, I pulled from my boundaries deck. So, on your side, we had the weekly temperature. When did you last ask each other, how are we doing? Back says, at some point through those cards, I'm so mad I had to re-record this. before this card, I heard, or actually in my mind's eye, I saw a nautical, like a ship wheel, like steering wheel. 10:10 on the timer. I was like, I can't see. Oh, something about a garden, a beach hat, a treasure chest. What was the other thing? The color pink, a puzzle piece or pieces. That may have been it. Okay, moving on. Neglected gardens don't warn you, they just die. Emotional privacy. Does my pain get shared without my permission? Your feelings are yours to tell, not theirs to broadcast. And then we had real healer, bad day. Do they slip, then repair specifically? The difference is not perfection. It's what happens after the fall. All right. Then on their side, we had the shame loop. Do they collapse into guilt instead of changing? I'm so terrible. Said enough times becomes permission to stay terrible. It's like, I just hate myself. I don't know why I do this. I'm such a bad person. Okay, good people don't go around saying they're bad people, because good people are good people. Okay, all right. The trauma monologuer. Do they explain their pain more than they change their patterns? Your trauma explains you, it doesn't excuse you. So it's like, they're like, oh, when you bring a concern, or you're like, I don't like that, or whatever the case may be, they're like, it's because of my trauma. But like, they don't do anything to like work on it. Like, they just continue letting that be an excuse. And I also had said that basically, if you bring something up and they're like, oh, it's my trauma, and you're like, okay, well, are you gonna like, do some work on that? Yeah, no, I can do this and I can do that. And even if you're giving them suggestions, whatever the case may be, but if they're not journaling or seeing a therapist or at least reading a fucking book, teaching themselves something, where is the work happening? What are they actually doing? They're not. They're not. They're just telling you what you want to hear to keep you around. All right. The pleasant passenger. Am I the only one driving this relationship? And then I was like, oh my God, synchronicity, relationship, haha. Going with the flow is lovely until someone has to steer. This was the card that I got right after I saw the nautical steering wheel in my mind's eye. Okay. The busy healer. Do they have time for everything except the work? You make time for what matters. Watch where their time goes. And then the bridging energy was no mind reading. Am I waiting for them to just know? Unspoken needs become future resentments. So if you don't talk about your expectations or your boundaries or what you need out of a relationship, this is why you have to have a pretty good idea about who you are as a person and what you want out of a relationship before you enter into one. Because if you don't know those things, then you guys are just like bumping heads in the dark. Like you don't know what's going on. So the back of this card says unspoken needs become future resentments. So there's not, even if there is communication, it is not the right communication. It is not, this hurt, please don't do that again. Or, I need more of this in our relationship. It's like they think that by their, I don't know, their shitty attitude that you're supposed to just like mind read. But at the same time, like, if anybody expects another person to read their mind and they're just like consistently getting pissed off because the other person's not getting it, you have to communicate. Otherwise, you are just setting yourself up for disappointment and failure. Like, I'm hearing not everybody is psychic. Okay, so then I wanted to know how they feel about you, but these got mixed up and I can't remember which one was on which side, so I'm actually going to put these back into their deck and reshuffle. They feel invisible to you. All right. Tell me how Libra's person feels about them, Spirit. But I don't know if you could see that, but like both sides, it was like a repelling almost. Better yet, tell me what Libra can see, like what they're portraying on the outside, and then we'll go deeper and see what the undercurrents are. All right, so let's go. What can Libra see? Like, what is the surface feeling that Libra's person has towards them? And it's split. All right, top is surface. All right, they'll do anything to make you happy. You can see that they're being held back by fear. They feel you are entertained by their struggles. They feel that you are laughing behind their back. They feel that you are hopeful or positive about them. I just heard, fuck no, I'm not. Fuck no, I'm not positive about them. Something's going on and I can feel it. We have proposal. The wedding is imaginary. They feel you are proud to know them. That's the surface. Let's go deeper. They feel you want them, but won't admit it. So, the word that's coming very clearly to my mind is tumultuous, but it's like, it's almost like they feel like you're playing hard to get. When you walk in, they light up. They think that you're just shy. They feel that you want to walk away but can't. Oh, because they're holding the money? Not that I'm proud of this, okay? I mean, slightly. Because every time I've done this, I have rebuilt myself. I have completely, like, tower moments, like, like, everything crashed and burned, and then I rebuilt it back over and over and over again. I have left entire houses, plural, with bag of clothes and some diapers or pull-ups, or what I could shove in a car along with my kids. Deuces, adios, muchachos. Like, namaste and now I'ma go. Because I'm not gonna put up with this. And as a matter of fact, I say this all the time, and I pray that I never have to actually do this, but I don't care if I don't have a car. I don't care if I don't have anywhere to go. I don't care if not a single person is going to take me in. I don't care if I don't have any money. Because you know what? Those are all resources that can be had once I walk my ass out this door. I am not above walking on foot. I am not above getting a police escort. I am not above going to a shelter. I'm not. I am not. Because my inner peace is priceless. Nobody is going to... I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I don't have emotional reactions. I'm just saying that when it gets to the point, and your body knows, when it gets to the point where you know it's time, then it's time. And you have to adapt. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm not going to have a job, or oh, I'm not going to have a house, or oh, I'm not going to have... Like, yes, those things are obviously important, you know, for survival, but there are ways. There are ways. Use research, Google, look up different organizations that can help, you know, people that have already been in your situation. Because our pain is not, it is not unique. Like, some situations are unique, but hardly, because abuse is rampant. It's everywhere, and there are places that can help. They feel excited to get your messages, but they feel that you are embarrassed by them. They feel rooted in the relationship, that life makes sense with you. They believe in your... They feel that they believe in your dream. They feel that they... Why was that such a struggle? They feel they... I feel I believe in your dreams. I do believe in fairies. I do. They don't really care. You make them feel bold. You bring them peace. Oh, you're so wonderful, you're so wonderful, you're so wonderful. Then why the hell are you doing all this? You make them laugh from the heart. You're their peace in chaos. But they feel that you don't know what you want. Okay? They feel that they'll never get over you. And that you like their attention. They feel inferior. But at the same time, like, it's very weird paradox. It's like a yin yang. It's like water and fire, or it's very like, I said this when I tried to record the first time. It's very like Jekyll and Hyde. Like, I'm this person and then I'm this person. Like, I just heard chameleon. Where was this? Oh. All right. So then I wanted some words to, like, you know, get some more specifics about what was going on. We have distance. Oh, we had a one of these cards was hiding here. Us versus them. Burning bridge. Thoughts. Targeting. Oh my God, there's another one. Slow down. Then we have exhaustion, canceled plans, shock, something about a song. There's something about a song. I'm here. There's something about a truck. Oh man, what's that song? Something about a truck. Shit. Something about a truck. In a farmer's field. No trespass sign and time to kill. Nobody's gonna get hurt, so what's the big deal? There's something about a truck and a farmer's field. Gardening. And there's something about a beer sitting on ice after a long hard day, makes it taste just right. On that drop tailgate on a summer night, there's something about a beer sitting on ice. And there's something about a girl in a red sundress with an ice cold beer to her lips, pressed against her lips. In that farmer's field will make a boy a man. There's something about a girl in a red sundress. And there's something about a kiss that's going to lead to more on that drop tailgate back behind the corn. The most natural thing you've ever felt before. There's something about a kiss that's going to lead to more. And there's something about a truck in a field and a girl in a red sundress with a nice cold beer to her lips, begging for another kiss. Something about a creek about 2 a.m. After a few of those beers, you want to dive on in. You don't need no clothes, so just hang them on a limb. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing like marsh, like swamp. Maybe you live in the South, or there's something specific about the South. Begging. That begging word in this is like freaking me out. Hunger, opposition, song. These were hiding. We have no public venting. Are our fights on display for friends or social media? Private problems deserve private repair. And the vulnerability vault. Has anything confessed ever been used against me? Trust is what survives confession. Okay, now we are back where I was when I had to stop and recalibrate. Something about calibers and red like checker stripes, like a picnic blanket. Tell me about Libra's connection. Thank you, Spirit. The get-rich-quick fantasy. Chasing shortcuts. The impatient farmer. Self-sabotage. Smothering. Defeat from the jaws of victory. Autopilot living. Exhausting routines with no soul. Hidden journal, your first act of defense against the gaslighting. Again, it's a recurring thing. Record facts, dates, times, angel numbers, and symbols. Bottom of the deck, the root thought. I can't make this shit up. The core limiting belief running your life. The Bloodline Curse. The Awakening, a sudden, often painful truth. I believe we had the Tower. What else, Spirit? Retreat requested. Soul level burnout. Forced pause. All right. Legacy burdens. The weight of family money, expectations, or status. Burnout for money. The soul crushing grind. You know, money is nice. It's very nice. But it's not the end all be all. No entity, no man, no dollar sign, no nothing is the master of me. Because the moment that you say, I can't because, and then put that power in somebody else's hands, you're letting that thing or that person, that environment, that job, doesn't matter, you're letting them control you and your life. They're making the choices for you. Okay. I don't give a shit what their desires are. Energy, weather, what's happening. All right, let's look at what's coming next. Let's look at some incoming energy. Incoming energy, the letter J, that might be significant. Energy. I used to listen to this reader, and I'm thinking the last time I saw her page, it said Dr. Monique, but she was, thank you. I think it used to be the butterfly goddess, if I'm not mistaken. But she would always say, time to check your energy, check your energy. All right, lean into what feels safe in your body. Check your energy. Believe the mask when it slips. The mimic, something impersonating safety or love. A new identity emerges when the mask slips. Notice who triggers clarity, not confusion. When somebody loves you, thank you, Spirit, you don't have to guess. Like, if somebody loves you, why would they make you wonder if they love you? That doesn't make any sense to me. A project levels up. A collaboration forms. A cycle tries to repeat. Let the new dynamic form naturally. A hidden cost reveals itself. Hell yeah. Because we want the truth. Like, people will do the most extreme things, including lying to themselves, or wearing the rose-colored glasses, choosing not to see, choosing to be blind, to avoid pain, emotional pain, like stress. They do whatever it takes, but Spirit is saying you want clarity, and this reading, all of my readings, you've had a feeling, you've had a gut feeling. Your guardian, your oversoul, your higher self has been nudging you, like, because you've seen things or heard things or felt things, and your body's like, it's not, no, and like your mind tries to justify it because it doesn't think that it can handle the aftermath. But I'm here to tell you that you didn't come this far to come this far. Not to let somebody or something or some place or some habit or thought process or limiting belief dictate what's going to happen to you. No. No. Thank your intuition for the alert and then actively calm your body. And I am hearing very firmly meditation. Meditation. Okay. So I saw something about a pause. So I'm going to pull some time cards. And then we'll do some quotes. And we will close out. I think. I would never cheat, baby. But ain't that what cheaters say? No, I love you, don't walk away. Only 'cause you wanted to go your way. I'm smarter than that dumbass game. Oh shit, I just wrote the song, sorry. It's being alone is better than being full of resentment any day. I'm sick and tired of being played okay. Like, hell yeah. Alright, so we got new moon, dark moon, unknown, watch for signs. Can't fight the moonlight. I don't know why the fuck I'm hearing that. Coyote Ugly. Anything else? As soon as this came out, I heard they wait for you to heal enough, to forgive them enough for them to like put their foot back in the door. And it's like, oh wait, it's fine. Obstacle, then arrival. I'm hearing whoever this new person is. Yeah, alright. What did I say? Oh, quotes. Do we want quotes or permission slips? Actually, I want angel numbers instead. Because, like, you don't need a philosophical quote, you need confirmation. For this situation, anyways. Alright, Spirit, give me Libra. What does Libra need to know? I'm seeing 173. Home life stabilizes. 747, inner wisdom is your guide. And always let your conscience be your guide. Alright. An ending births a new beginning. Nine, 5, 9. Past patterns dissolve. Past patterns dissolve. Freedom awaits. Back of this is 2, 3, 4. Growth happens step by step. There was a video I was listening to because, like, confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Fraud alert. When you think about, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? And you think about going, and you're like, it's too much. It's too much. I can't do this. Focus. Spirit wants you to focus on the immediate things that you can control. Okay, step by step. Because, oh God, I wish I could remember what that guy was saying in that video, but it was something along the lines of, if he had looked at the 10,000 nails that he had to, hammer in, he would have been dreading it all day, like counting the, is this over yet? But instead, he chose to go nail by nail and time, I don't know if he said that. Maybe that was just me channeling, but I'm hearing time moves faster when you are focusing on the present moment. All right. Steady patience brings stability. That was 424. This is 101. Spiritual awakening is unfolding. And then 212, trust intuitive nudges. And the bottom of the deck is 797, deep inner knowing surfaces. You're going to get your clarity. You're going to know exactly what to do at the exact right time. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Spirit still wants me to throw a quote at y'all. Stillness is where creativity and solutions to problems are found. Eckhart Tolle. Back says, silence is a source of great strength. Okay. If this gave you confirmation, if it helped you in any way, share your story. I'm encouraging you guys to engage with me, with each other, because the whole reason I started this channel was because I don't want people to feel alone in their pain. Okay? We're not. Share whatever you are comfortable with sharing. Whatever gave you confirmation, whatever piece of the puzzle or whatever resonated for you, you know, and support each other. Because if you're resonating with this message, you are a rare gem. It is not let me rephrase that. It's hard to be vulnerable. It is hard to share your personal experiences. But this is a safe space that I am creating here on this channel for everybody that wants to come, sit, observe, talk, you know, so that we can all heal together. Because we're not supposed to be islands, okay? Also, if you are not a part of the butterfly family yet, please make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell so that you can be notified when the next message comes in for you. And also, don't forget to check the description box for my my PDF printable oracle decks, okay? And I'm sending you so much love. Also, hold